Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. There's some shit I want to talk to you guys about, and it is important to everybody that streams on the Twitch platform. It's very important. It's about Tectone. So yeah, this fucking guy. Like a year and a half, 2 years ago, I did not know anything about Tectone. I didn't know who he was. I just knew that he was some loud, bald guy on Steak and Eggs. Fast forward to big 2025, and he's quickly becoming one of my favorite streamers. And the treatment that he has undergone over the last couple of weeks, it's unfair. It is. You can have your opinions about the guy. Everybody's entitled to him, even if they're wrong. But Twitch has rules in place for a reason, right? We all have to follow the terms of service on the Twitch platform that we stream on. If you violate those terms of service, you are subject to getting banned for a indeterminate amount of time. That's up to Twitch. Pretty straightforward, right? You break the rules, you go to jail. Well, Tectone is once again in Twitch jail. Why this time?
Well, boys, look where we're at once again. Yep. You read the title right. I have been banned for the third time in about 60 days.
2 months.
This one looks like it's going to be my longest ban yet.
This guy is speed running.
It looks like I will be banned for 7 long days on Twitch. Will they let me appeal it?
To clarify, one of the bans was for 2 weeks, but he appealed, and they let him come back on the platform. But he was demonetized for 2 weeks. So he could stream, but Twitch was keeping all the monies, which, you know, I guess that's something somebody would do. It's on YouTube. Yeah, this is on YouTube. He's actually streaming live on YouTube right now. He's streaming live on Kick right now. He's just not streaming on Twitch because apparently, second to the Blue Whale, the people that work on Twitch are now officially the world's biggest pussies.
I don't know, but I assure you when I tell you why I've gotten banned, man, I bet you're going to think, wow, that's completely justified.
Wow.
That really makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah, it definitely won't be hypocritical and preferential treatment towards people on the far left once again. Yes, if you want to do me a favor, I will be streaming every single day at 9 a.m. CST on YouTube and Kick.
It's not 9 a.m. CST, but he is live right now.
And the pinned comment. Yeah. A follow on that stream.
If you haven't subscribed to his channel on YouTube,
live stream. And,
I highly recommend it.
The most important thing, please subscribe to my channel and turn the bell on for all notifications.
Mine
this
first.
Been the most successful,
but then go sub to his.
75 days of my career ever. I have gained over 80,000 subscribers in a short 70 days. I am upcoming on 900,000, and you know what comes next? 1 million. It's been a dream of mine for over 7 million to eventually hit that number, and it's crazy because I think it actually might finally be attainable. For 7 years, I've been trying to get this, and it's thanks to a lot of people like Asmongold who shouted out my Kick channel, and I gained 8,000 follows in 5 minutes.
Oh, 8,000 in 5 minutes.
Hasanabi for being a perpetual dumbass.
I apologize.
And allowing me to farm him for the past 3 weeks and gaining over, I think I've gained about 25,000 subs off of just Hasan content alone, which really isn't that much, but it still is quite nice. And
not that much. Motherfucker, I've had my channel for a year, and I'm stuck at 391 subs. Hit the button, guys. Hit the goddamn button.
Most importantly,
it's a button. Most importantly, hit the button.
Just the overall perpetual cycle of retards on the internet that I get to make content of every single day. Because here,
there's a lot of them.
Tectone, YouTube.com/Tectone, Kick.com/Tectone.
There's a lot of them.
We make a living off of making fun of dumb people. It's great.
And there's a lot of them.
Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Please like the video. Please leave a comment and share this with your friends. And by the way, if you are a streamer reacting to this.
Wait, did I? Did I? I did not.
This, or I just did. React to this. I fully consent to this, and I greatly encourage it. And I really appreciate you sharing some light.
I appreciate
on the
that.
Absolute hypocrisy.
Consent is key, guys.
Plugging out of the way.
Consent is key.
The stupidity of this all is truly mind-boggling. So I want to walk you through
the rules.
The first time I ever got warned. So to remind you guys, the first time I ever got banned was me saying that Denim's only good content was on her OnlyFans, and nobody should consider her worth listening to. Which...
Who? Yeah, the guy with 5 viewers is playing the fucking who card. I only know who Denims is because of Tectone.
You know, to be honest, it was a little bit mean, but where's the lie? The
big facts.
The second time I got banned was, and this one, I believe it was the second or the third. I'm trying to remember. The first time I ever got banned, I believe, was for telling a Twitch chatter to kill themselves. Which, to be completely honest,
Hey,
that
yo.
was completely justified.
Completely.
I was reacting to anime.
Completely.
I told them to put a shotgun in their mouth and kill themselves. And to be fair, totally reasonable. I absolutely
Justified.
wear that ban
Them's
as a
the
badge
rules.
of dishonor because I went
He just told a random viewer, apparently.
over the deep end that day. I was very grumpy, to be fair. And I had a really big tummy ache too, but I have not ever told a chatter to kill themselves since then. I have
Okay, so what he's saying is first ban, he basically told a Twitch viewer to have 7 minutes in heaven with a shotgun, and it eventually turns into infinity minutes in heaven or hell. I don't know. Yeah, that one was justified, 100%. You know, you can't say that. I'm not gonna defend it. He's not defending it. You know, it's just things you can't say on Twitch. Anyways, shouldn't say them anywhere, but definitely can't say that shit on Twitch.
have learned from my mistake. Now, the next time I got banned was me calling everybody's favorite streamer, Frogan, fat. Frogan is roughly 5'2" and roughly 300 pounds.
So fat.
So I got banned for a descriptor. I called Frogan fat.
He got banned for an adjective, an accurate adjective.
I get banned for 2 weeks. It gets appealed down to 2 days and 18 hours, roughly. And by the way, this is
If she ain't 380, she ain't my lady, but she's still fat.
after her saying that all American soldiers deserve PTSD, and as well as America deserve 9/11.
Did she get banned for that?
Yes. Oh, by the way, she didn't get banned for that.
Oh, well, there you go. Why not?
Now, let's talk about
Why not?
why I got banned
Wait, so she violated the terms of service. She violated Twitch TOS and she didn't get banned.
this time. Well, it's actually due to 2 streamers, not 1 but 2. And this is great. So, here it is, 7-day suspension for sexual requests, graphic or derogatory sexual statements, or unwanted sexual content. And you might be wondering, oh, techie, what did you do this time? Well,
What'd you do?
there are 2 streamers who have been really talking about me for months. Actually, what's crazy is talking about me for years.
Yeah?
And their names are Denims and Minx.
Wait,
Yep. Oh,
the second one. I'm not kidding. I had to Google who this person was.
oh man, you know where this is going, guys. So this is a whole clip of Denims
Play the clip.
mocking my trauma about worrying about my father when I told a story about how when he was deployed, he got his legs, the skin of his legs completely blown off, as well as his ear cut off in the war, and her laughing in my fucking face and saying that he fucking deserved it and that I probably made up the entire story.
Wait, isn't that also against Twitch terms of service? That's gotta be. If he's making it up, that's kind of an oxymoron saying that he deserved it. So she's stupid on 2 different levels at this point. Just at this point.
That's the first clip. Here's the second one. This is Denims calling me a sexual predator on Kick. Very fun. To a total of time of recording, 47,000 people. But if we go further, it actually reached 1 million people.
Those are some bold accusations. I would assume that somebody has, like, evidence to back up these claims, right? You can't just call somebody a sex pest or a predator with 0 evidence, right? Oh, wait. Oh, you can. Oh, continue.
And trust me, Denims and I have a very shady history because I don't know why. This woman is absolutely obsessed with me. Now, here is Denims once again calling me a rapist and saying I can't sue her because it's not defamation, because in her words, I did that shit.
The reason Tectone can't sue me is because he did that shit.
And there's a whole bunch
Verbatim. Last time I checked, that is grounds for litigation. That is 100% slander. If you can't prove that somebody did something or they're not in like talks or going through the legal system, you can't just say somebody did something. It doesn't work like you can say it, but you can get sued for it too.
of other goodies in that clip. Yes, I want to let you know that this woman is so obsessed with harassing me that she is now at the point where she knows that she might need lawyers in the very near future for slandering my name and defaming me on a daily basis. Yes.
If you bother somebody like day in and day out in real life, like if I see somebody on the street day in and day out, like I know where you work, I know where you live, I wait outside your house and like until you leave and I follow you and all I do is call you a fucking rapist and I'm glad your dad got the skin of his legs blown off, you know, wherever I go, that is actual harassment. That is a crime. But you do it on Twitch and you get thousands of viewers. Hypocrisy at its finest.
A woman who has gone live and attempted to call me a criminal, call me a rapist, tell me my father deserved to have his legs blown off and his ears cut off, which, by the way, she also calls my father a rapist as well, which is crazy because if you look into the court documents, the only thing that happened, there was no rape whatsoever. So once again, also lying on the truth.
Sexual harassment is bad, okay? Sexual harassment is not rape, and Tectone is not his father. These are facts. If my dad killed somebody, am I a murderer because of it?
I've also shown documents of that on my Twitter. And the other woman is another woman, Minx, known alcoholic, known drug abuser.
So honestly, the only thing that came up when I Google, like the biggest thing that came up when I Googled Just a Minx, because once again, I don't know who this person is, and I at least want to be somewhat educated about the people, you know, in question when somebody's reacting about them. She went to the Streamer Awards with her best friend at the time, Cutie Cinderella, and she promised Cutie Cinderella that she would not drink. Well, she was fucking hammered. And Cutie Cinderella spent thousands of dollars, I think it was close to $50,000 on an after party for all of her streamer friends that usually are never in the same room with one another. Good times. Well, Minx got the party shut down by police at 11 p.m. and then blamed it on a seizure when she was like just belligerently fucked up. Last time I checked, a seizure and being drunk as fuck are totally distinguishable from one another, and anybody with half a brain will be able to tell the difference between the two.
Known schizo goes live on Twitter and says, reminder.
Oh, there was one other thing that came up as well. So Tectone only had one IRL interaction with Just a Minx, and it was at his basically inauguration for OTK. I think it was a couple of years ago now. And guess what happened? Just a Minx got once again belligerently drunk, and instead of it being a celebration to welcome Tectone into the fold of OTK, it became mainly coverage on Just a Minx getting drunk as fuck and doing a bunch of dumb shit. So yeah, that happened.
Tectone's dad is a rapist, and that I also have sexually assaulted 2 women, according to her. Another woman who is accusing me of crimes. Oh, and trust me, this woman is so deranged, she believes that she's lived with me.
Why are you acting like you know him personally? I lived with him? Don't ask me, because I'm the wrong motherfucker to ask. Ask people that know him. Ask Asmongold. Ask Nux Taku. Ask literally anybody that knows the fucking guy. I'm sure you could ask NMP. Ask Mizkif. Ask any one of these fucking guys. Ask Emmy. Ask Emily. They're not gonna lie for him. Dude, that is clout chasing on like an intergalactic level. I lived with him? Yeah, fun fact, I lived with Tectone back in the day too. The good old days. Yep.
I want to remind you, I've met Minx one time at the OTK Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, where I joined OTK. I have met her one time.
Where she got belligerently drunk and just made a complete ass out of herself and basically shit in this guy's cereal on the day that was supposed to be like one of the biggest days of his life.
Isn't this a turnoff? This is such a...
Melina, please. This is such a... Melina, she actually can't. She actually can't.
Since then, I have lived with minimum a partner, a wife, or a roommate, or a girlfriend throughout my entirety of living here. Never once have I lived by myself.
Ask any one of them.
I have always had someone living with me the entire time I've been down in Austin. And this woman is so deranged that she thinks that...
Son of a bitch! What has it been? Fucking 30 seconds? Dude, this guy is getting paid.
I lived with her.
Hey, I'm just gonna throw this out here, guys. I don't have ads on my channel. The biggest reason being my channel's not monetized. Help me to change that. Like, follow, subscribe, comment, share. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell everybody, tell your wife, tell your husband, tell everybody out here.
Now, I don't know what gorgeous bald man with a beautiful beard she must be having sex with on a daily basis in her STD-ridden pussy. to think that it's me, but I assure you,
God damn! I wonder when he's gonna get to the part of the video where he tells us how he really feels.
I've never lived with this woman. I don't even know this woman outside of a one-time interaction where there was 50 other streamers there.
How do you get so fucking drunk that you forget a period in your life and you make some shit up to fill the gaps in? Yeah, I fucking live with this guy. What do you mean I don't know him?
Now, you might be wondering, why did I get banned for 7 days on twitch.tv/Tectone? Why did Twitch deem me worthy of a 7-day ban? Because I called them whores.
I wonder if Twitch would ban me for calling water wet. Would Twitch ban me for calling the sky blue?
Yep, I called 2 women with OnlyFans whores.
But when you call a whore, you get banned? Look, I'm not saying that I agree with the terminology he used, but I'm also not gonna say that it was incorrect because it fucking wasn't. If you got OnlyFans, nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? If I could make money off of showing people on the internet my wiener, I would not be streaming right now. I promise you. I fucking promise you. But you are, like, you do have an OnlyFans. You are a sex worker. What is a sex worker? A sex worker is a prostitute. What's another name for a prostitute? A whore. Point blank. I wouldn't have went with that terminology, but I'm not getting harassed by these 2 bitches on the daily. So yeah, he's upset and he called them what they are and he got banned for it.
Which is, by the way, by definition, a factual statement. OnlyFans girls who are sex workers are prostitutes. Prostitutes are whores. Whores are prostitutes. Prostitutes are sex workers.
He absolutely meant it in a derogatory way. But just because he meant it in a derogatory way doesn't mean that it wasn't factual either way. 100%. If he'd have called them sluts, I mean, it's the same thing. You know, no matter what word he chose, they're sex workers. And that is a choice that they made. Tectone chose to call them what they are. And he got banned.
Banned for 2 weeks.
However, Denims did not get banned for saying that his dad deserved to get his fucking legs blown off. Denims didn't get banned for calling Tectone a rapist, with no basis in truth for that statement at all. Minx did the same thing. Where's her ban? Should Tectone have gotten banned? Objectively? I mean, yeah, that's not the issue here. The issue is Denims and Minx didn't, and neither did that fat piece of shit Frogan. I'll say it, I got 3 viewers right now. I am so low under the fucking Twitch radar, I don't think it matters. Honestly. I make about that much money on Twitch. Ban me. Sometimes the little guy has to defend the big guy. When Tectone goes live, he has thousands of fucking viewers. So one person in his chat that doesn't agree with what he says, he gets reported, he gets banned. I've been doing this for about a year now. I average 3 to 10 viewers. Most of the time, I know my viewers personally. I'm really not worried about it. Nobody's gonna fucking report me. If you call a whore and get banned, but the whore that calls you a rapist doesn't, you know what I'm saying? That's the hypocrisy right there. I'm not gonna bring up the clip. This just happened. Hassan was on a podcast with his friends Will Neff and Austin Show. Both homosexuals. They brought him on and they had a pride flag on the table. They asked Hassan what his favorite flag was during Pride Month. You want to guess what he said? What his favorite flag ever was? Hezbollah.
Let's talk about our favorite flags.
Oh, like overall, what my favorite flag? Yeah. Hezbollah. Oh. I'm not even kidding. It's actually a dope flag. It's got an AK on it and a fucking hand holding it up. Wow.
Son.
We might have to cut this. We're behind the paywall. It's fine.
A known terrorist organization who, from what I've heard, likes to throw homosexuals off rooftops. And he went on a podcast with his 2 gay friends during Pride Month and said that was his favorite flag. He also said a lot of other things and has never really gotten banned for it. Oh, except for the one time that he brought out a manifesto of some sort and Twitch gave him a 1-day ban and they let him choose the day that he would get banned. Yeah, he got banned for a day. You know what day he chose? Sunday. The day that he doesn't stream anyway. Hypocrisy.
For calling a fat person fat. I got banned for 7 days for calling a whore a whore. And now, I'm sorry if that terminology upsets you.
It doesn't.
But the problem is...
like I said, I wouldn't have went with it. But, you know, these people haven't done anything to me. They're sex workers. They are whores, you know? But, I wouldn't... bitches minimum, for sure. I don't think it's a bad way of putting it for what you've been going through. Absolutely not.
That doesn't make it any less true. And the reality is, when I go live and I tell the truth and I get banned for 7 days, and then you have these same women where I am only calling that out of defense. I'm only calling them that out of defense because they have provoked me.
Out of provocation.
By accusing me of crimes.
He was provoked. You poked the bear. You know what I'm saying? You poke the bear and you're gonna get mauled. It is what it is.
That I have not committed whatsoever. Going in on allegations that went fucking nowhere. All
for real. Name calling when it's the truth, you get banned. Actual criminal accusations that have no basis in fact or reality, no ban at all. You could ruin somebody's career. You could ruin somebody's life by calling them a rapist, and it's not true. Having been to prison, if we find out you got one of those cases, you bring out your paperwork. That's how it goes. And if you did some sketchy shit, I was in a Wisconsin prison. You're not gonna get your fucking ass whooped or anything, but you're definitely getting ostracized. You're gonna be that fucking weird pedo rapist child molester fuck. You can't just go saying these things. Now, you might get your ass whooped if you say that somebody has one of those cases, and it turns out that they were in there for possession of narcotics or something. The guy who accused them of being a rapist might get their fucking ass whooped.
Almost a year ago now. I think it's pretty reasonable if I call them a name or two. So
Yeah.
I want to let you guys all know this.
Big facts.
This is the same website where Hassan calls me a rapist, where Hassan calls Nuxtaku a pedophile, who calls Mudahar a pedophile.
That happened.
Who calls Asmongold a pedophile and a mother killer.
Did you guys know that Hassan said that Asmongold killed his mother and didn't get banned for it at all? Yeah, called Teki a rapist, called Mudahar a pedophile, called Nuxtaku a pedophile. These are criminal accusations. Fuck, I made a video about Hassan calling Asmongold a pedophile. These are actual criminal accusations. This is slander. Slander is a criminal offense. Now, if the guy you're accusing actually is a rapist or a pedophile, obviously it's not fucking slander. But nobody's in court for any of these things. You have one tiny head motherfucker just throwing off blind accusations at anybody he doesn't like to try and throw the scent off the terrorism trail.
Bringing up Asmongold's dead mother, no ban.
Yeah.
No punishment. Mike from PA calls me a pedophile. Calls Nux.
PA does not stand for Pennsylvania. Mike from PA, it's Mike from Pedophile Association, by the way.
A pedophile. Calls Asmongold a pedophile. Calls him a murderer. No ban. Calls for the death of Asmongold. No ban. Denims, who is...
But to call for the death of anybody on stream, that should be at its base conspiracy to commit murder. At its base.
Also called for the death of Asmongold. No ban. Hassan, who has radicalized his audience to supporting terrorism. No ban.
And actively supports terrorism. Showing Houthi music videos and comparing it to fucking One Piece.
Frogan, who supported 9/11. No ban. I call an OnlyFans girl a whore after she called.
What did Hassan say that one time? What did he say that one time about 9/11? Oh yeah, that Americans deserved it. That's what he said. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, he said that shit. He didn't say it on Twitch, so Twitch couldn't ban him. I'm pretty sure he didn't say it on Twitch. Or maybe he did. I don't know. He said that shit regardless. I wouldn't want somebody like that on my platform. I just wouldn't.
Called me a rapist. A career
problem is you have Tectone out here getting banned for calling water wet. And then you have the water out here saying that he's a rapist and they're not getting banned. You have to be fair. That's what the rules are there for. That's the same reason laws are in place. As fucking retarded as some of them are, I still follow the rules. I think that the ban against Tectone was not exactly unfair, but what is unfair is the people that he was defending himself against in the first place, throwing out actual criminal accusations, calling him a rapist, a sex pest. They got no ban at all. And I don't think they're going to. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Do we get why this is a problem now? Do we understand?
I got it the first
why
time.
This is bad.
It's everybody else.
Sure. Could you make the argument, well, he deserved it? Sure.
Yes. That's not the problem. Let's say he deserved it. Denims doesn't deserve being banned for calling him a rapist or saying that he did that shit on Twitch. I think she deserves a ban. If he gets banned, she gets banned. That would be the fair thing to do. If he gets banned, just a Minx, whoever the fuck that is, they get banned.
But Twitch, I wouldn't have to make these comments If you guys would do your
fucking jobs. Exactly.
If you guys were to ban people,
enforce the
equally
rules
and fairly when they cross the line,
ban the whores.
I wouldn't think that I can do the same thing as the rest of these fucking people. I suppose I'm a martyr. I suppose I can once again get
let's not go that far, but
punished for the wrongdoings of everybody else.
And it's just, as of right now, the shit's not fucking fair, man. It's not. It's obvious that Twitch, whatever image they're trying to maintain, it's the wrong one. You're on a platform that millions of people use on the daily, whether you're a streamer or a content creator. If a viewer came in my stream and called me a rapist, dude, they're getting banned, and I'm gonna figure out who they are so I can sue them for slander and defamation of character. But if one of the biggest streamers on the platform does it, they don't get banned. Not even a 10-second ban, so they can just keep saying this shit. And the fucked up thing is, Tectone doesn't even have a voice on Twitch right now, so they're probably going crazy. It's not right. If I say some shit, fucking ban me. I called the whores. Where's my ban?
That will put the fear in them to get their act together.
I gotta take a piss.
But it won't. Because these people know they can get away with these misdeeds, with these malpractices, because you don't enforce your TOS fairly. You do not enforce your TOS equally. And this is why I will be streaming on Kick and YouTube every single fucking day during this ban. Again, this is pathetic rat fuck behavior. And Twitch, I would like to let you know now, 24 hours ago, I have already recruited over 55 streamers to stream on YouTube and Kick. It has now been 72 hours, and I have now recruited over 110 creators to stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. This is not a good look for you guys. This is a horrible look. You should be ashamed because you know this shit is unfair. You know this shit is bullshit, and you can't have a TOS where you do not enforce it equally amongst all creators. And this is the reason why you guys are getting fucking sued.
Tectone, if you see this, help me cross over to the dark side. I'm already multi-streaming on YouTube because Twitch is on its last leg.
And now you guys know that these people in a court of law can use me as an example of you guys unfairly, once again, misusing your TOS. I call these women a name as an insult when they are giving me life-ending, career-threatening allegations and accusations.
Yeah.
This is the reason why so many male creators have disappeared over false allegations. You guys need to take this shit seriously.
If somebody raped somebody, absolutely report it and let's get these fuckers locked up. Why has Tectone not even seen a fucking courthouse for this shit? The accusations have been that the foundation is there. We just need a ground floor. I wonder why they're not going through with it.
It's pathetic, and you guys should be ashamed. Now, I'm going to be over here on YouTube and Kick making way more fucking money than I ever made on your platform, regardless.
Are we counting Vampire Survivors for that, Banshee?
And Twitch, I want to let you know.
I want to let you guys know that since all this shit started happening, this is like Tectone's like glow up. This is the biggest he's ever been because of this ban. They're not silencing this man. They're making this motherfucker famous, and I'm living for it. I am fucking living for it. The guy gets kicked off one platform, which, by the way, I'm starting to realize doesn't pay a fucking thing. Twitch pays dog shit. Hassan went on record and said that it has like the most revenue out of any of the streaming platforms. It definitely does not. 100% doesn't. But you ask Hamas, Diddy, Adolf, Epstein, Bin Laden, Baby Oil Piker, it absolutely does. I hope I said that right. It's a dying platform, and it's gonna die even faster if this hypocrisy continues. Honestly, it is important to each and every one of us. And I'm sure it happens to more people. I'm sure it happens to a lot more people. But this is like the best thing smoking right now. This is the front page news. If they're gonna ban, and Tectone is an exponentially bigger fucking streamer than just a Minx or Denims combined across all three platforms. If it can happen to him, it can happen to any one of us. And it has to stop. He said it already. Twitch, do your fucking jobs.
No, in 3 days, I have now made more money on Kick than I made in a month on streaming on Twitch.
3 days!
I do not give a about the money that I'm losing off of Twitch at all. I don't need it. I'm a multimillionaire. However, just understand, I'm not going away. And in 7 days, I will come back.
You gonna be
and
back?
I will continue to showcase the hypocrisy and the blatant abuse of power.
Everybody has to make their voices heard. Even the fucking guy sitting here with 3 viewers. Everybody. Because it matters to everybody. Because it can happen to anybody. Unless your name is Hamas, Adolf, Epstein, Diddy, Bin Laden, Baby Oil Piker. If that's your name, then it's not gonna ever happen to you. Or Jabba the Slut, apparently. Everybody else, be worried.
Being used by your moderation team that is treating your streamers like shit unfairly, besides the one you like.
Oh my god, Cabbage the Slut? I think I like that even better, because she probably smells like that. Or Hijaba the Hutt.
You should be ashamed. The best way to get revenge if you are upset on Twitch right now is to share this video, like this video.
Oh, I'm sharing
subscribe
it.
to my channel, and be there every single time I go.
Watch this video. Give it a like. Subscribe to his channel. If you're sub to mine, sub to his. If you're sub to his and you're seeing this, fuck, sub to mine.
Live. So I can be a constant reminder of how this platform keeps on getting fucking worse. What a fucking joke. May God have mercy on your soul. Have a wonderful day.
I'm not doing another reaction. I think 1 reaction a day right now. If my reactions get tractions, you know what I'm saying, I'll think about doing some more. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I stream on YouTube and Twitch. The second I make it easier to see my chat on both, yeah, start watching me on YouTube instead. I'm gonna need some pointers. Somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing. Because I don't know if I've made this clear. I don't. I eventually do want to move over to Kick as well. Something is happening, you guys. And I do not want to be the only motherfucker left with these goddamn terrorizer supporters on the Twitch platform. Am I going to keep streaming on Twitch? Absolutely. Why? Because all $100 that I make every month right now comes from Twitch. You know why? My YouTube channel's not monetized yet. If you're seeing this, help me change that. Like, follow, subscribe, comment, share. Like I said, tell your friends, tell your enemies fucking cousins. It's a button. Turn off notifications. I don't give a fuck. Turn them on, turn them off. You don't like what you see, hit the button anyways and move along. That is all. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace!